Hey y'all, good evening. I turned the corner. I'm so excited. Do you know? So I got off work and I saw in the comments that some man left a nasty message for me. Capital letters, everything. He's going full in, blah, 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 this. And I went to his page and I was like, who is this person? And I go to his page and he is full of hell, full of hell. Then I had one this evening, bunch of stuff. You know, they always talk and I always say all this jumbled up mess. So I go to her page, the same thing. And the revelation hit me. These people are crazy. We are literally in a fight between good and evil. If you don't have sense enough to know that mutilating a child that wants to change their sex before they are an adult is wrong, if you don't know that, there's something wrong with you mentally. If you don't know that abortion until the ninth month or abortion in any form is wrong, there's something wrong with you. Just because you have been trained to accept sin, it does not mean that you should. If you do not know that men can't get pregnant, is something wrong with you. If you do not know that a party that held slaves and consistently makes racist statements is racist, there's something wrong with you. These people are complete fools. And what they do is they roam the internet all day and they look for people to offend because they have nothing else. They can never offer a good argument. None of them can tell me what they like about their party. I dare one of them just in this comment, in the comments right now, tell me something you like about the Democratic Party. You can't. But all you have are lying talking points from CNN and MSN calling Trump names that he's not. You know that he's none of these things. But because you have nothing else and because you're on the losing team, you have to resort to name calling. I feel sorry for you. Not once have I roamed the internet and looked for anybody's page to say anything vulgar on. I don't care who you voted for. You're not going to find me going to anybody's page just to call them names, to inbox them, to threaten them, to do nothing else because I know that I stand on the side of righteousness. I know where I stand and I know that we win. So y'all can do all this fighting and crying and complaining all you want to, but all you're going to see is that there are going to be continuous wins behind win, behind win, behind win. Like I said the other night when I was on live, we are in a season where there is no lag time. The plowman is overtaking the reaper. A few weeks ago, people were incensed. Oh, Trump's a racist and he did that and he said this and he's a racist. Even though he has no history of racism, there are no hot mics of him being racist. He's always been around blacks. Nobody called him racist before. When he was in over 1,000 rap songs, nobody ever thought he was racist. When they were hanging out at his house, when they were hanging out on his property, when they were sniffing his seat, nobody thought he was racist. Yet, here we are. 2 weeks later, Gavin Newsom got his tail on TV and right there with his face hanging out and said, I am dumb and I cannot read. I'm just like you. Y'all didn't say nothing. You were quiet as church mice. That is because you have been trained to shut up. You have been trained to shut up, but they have not trained you good enough because I would like for you to shut up even more. I am tired of your slants and your little slurs and all this kind of stuff. I'm tired of hearing it because you are showing yourself to look like a complete fool. These people make you dance. They make you go down there and vote for them and they don't give you nothing. They don't even promise you nothing anymore. You just go because you are loyal to a dying party. You have not renewed your mind. You are just as useless as a common rock. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for y'all. I mean, just the stuff that's going on now, we are literally seeing this. We are seeing this. That man gave a State of the Union address. He's almost 80 years old, an hour and 47 minutes long, and he did not pause. I don't even think he took a sip of water. And that man is literally fixing this nation. But you got demons that y'all elected sitting out there heckling the president of the United States. No respect for the office. No respect for the office. And that's where y'all get it from. That's where you get it from. See, Satan put them over you, and you're just falling in line with the same amount of disrespect, the same amount of lies. Y'all don't care nothing about the truth. Those people had on pens that said, open up the Epstein files or whatever. They have been opened. And we see that Trump is the one that called the police. We see that it's your elected saviors, it's your gods, it's the people that you listen to. Those were the people on the island. But oh, no, 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 no. Nobody cares about that. You just keep trying to implement Trump because you can't find anything to make it stick. Do you know why you can't? Because God anointed him for this time to do what he's doing right now. That's why he kept him from evil. Did you not know that that's how God works? I know a lot of you guys are unsaved and you don't know anything about God, but at some point, open a Bible. I mean, all of this is just ridiculous. I get more flack from church folks. I'm like, this is the problem with the social gospel. This is exactly why Martin Luther King has to be exposed, because y'all have to see what you've been doing is a lie. What you have been living is a complete lie. You do not know the God of the Bible. This is why y'all will walk up in any church and wear your Greek organization stuff. This is why you all do this, because you don't know God. You see church as just a social club. This is why you don't take God into the voting booth. This is why you don't do anything biblical. This is why you go to and fro to argue with someone that has escaped the plantation. Instead of you listening to what I have to say, what you want to do is come and tell me to shut up. You want to tell me to shut up because what I'm saying is irritating the demons in you. Well, why don't you get delivered? Because if you got delivered, the demons will get out. And then you might be able to hear clearly. But until then, I'm going to continue to irritate you. I'm going to continue to keep my foot on your neck because it is shameful that you think you have the moral upper hand and you are standing for babies being mutilated. At the 9th month, you are standing for blood sacrifice. You are standing for all kinds of freaks, and you're standing arm in arm with witches and everything else. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. If you don't like the man, at least look at the fruit. You can't look at the fruit because your masters told you not to. That's your problem. Get saved.